Well, you better read because I went live.
Oh, shit. Crapple.
Come on.
I thought you went live.
I did.
Alright, I lied. You make it want to go. Nope, I caught it in time.
Yeah, it's my pop-out chat. Crap, where am I going to put this?
It says 5 people watching already.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hi, 5. 4. Hi, 4. Holy cow, girl, how are you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Welcome.
Yes, welcome to Shadows Freaky News Friday.
That's right. That's right.
And trust me, I live with her. Anything she says is freaky.
Hey, Patrick.
Wow, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. How you doing, hon? Welcome.
Patrick got that in stereo.
Right?
I'm doing good. Made it through another night of work, so yep, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Guys, bear with me. I did an update this morning, and it decided to not let me use my other monitor. So I'm on one monitor right now, which is...
Now she knows how I feel.
Whatever.
I seen that.
You saw nothing.
I seen it all.
So what's going on this morning? Oh, my back. Hope everything is well. Waiting for a couple more people to come in. Yeah, Patrick, I was up all night the night before. So, hey, Beep Beep.
Where's Beat? Oh, there's Beat. What's up, Liam?
How are you? Yeah, so I was up all night the night before, so the first message I shot Eddie while he was at work was, wake me up, make sure I'm up for my show.
Live.
Yeah, for my live, and then I was like, never mind, I'm still up, I'm going to bed.
No, that is not what you said.
What did I say?
You said, can you please let everybody know I'm not going live?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to do that?
Hello, Chris. How you doing?
Oh, there's... Uh-oh. I got a
What'd you get?
bad lag between the
No, it's...
restream.
Yeah, it's not you. It's...
I was just going to say between the restream and YouTube.
Right, yeah.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy? He lurks in the shadows.
He's lurking in the shadows.
He might cause a little chaos.
That's right. Cold in the UK?
Yeah. It's cold here in friggin' Alaska, too.
Man, it's alright.
Whatever.
Not as bitter as it was a couple of days ago.
Or a couple hours ago.
Oh, Lord. So, yeah, bear with me. So, you know how I share my screen a lot of times, and everything.
No share today.
No, I'll still share because I got pictures to show, but
I lied.
it's going to be...
She will share.
Yeah. But it's going to take me a minute to get used to one screen again. Basically.
I feel like royalty today.
You feel...
I've got 2 screens.
I know, right? Usually it's him with the one screen and me with 2.
Yeah, when I got in from work, she says, I did an update. No, I only got 1 monitor. I'm like, oh, shit. Hey, what's up, Andy?
Hey, Andy.
I'm like, man, I hope mine said. And then I was like, hey, mine still works. Hi, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole. How is everybody?
I got to get used to this.
What's up?
The two separate screens, okay? I got YouTube on one screen for chat, and I got Restream on the other screen.
Right.
Now, YouTube chat goes upward and Restream goes downward.
I know, and there's no way to like change that.
I'm not all
-2
pictified.
Celsius? What is that Fahrenheit? -2 Celsius.
Well, 0 degrees Celsius is 32. So they're down to our temperature, probably about 12 degrees.
That's pretty cold, beep beep. Eddie, you ain't peakified.
I know.
I know. It's getting better every day.
I don't know how.
Me neither, but hey.
It might be that foundation I'm using.
Oh my God.
I borrowed it from Scott.
Lordy, lordy.
And the party just began.
This is great.
Pop goes to the top.
Thank you, Chris, for sharing my stream out, and everybody else that shared it out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, please bear with her. She's going to get all confused-ified because she only has the one monitor.
Yes.
She didn't know whether to say stream or live or...
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. See, you mess with one, aspect of my live, and I'm just like, oh, hell. Now what do I do?
Earth's confused. Hey, Mo.
Hey, Mo. Good evening. I said good morning on Twitter today, and he said good morning, and I said good morning. He goes, it's night here. I'm like, I thought so, but I wasn't sure, so...
And he says, apparently my neighbor donned her bikini and a pair of boots, went out in the garden to do a snow angel. Bloody idiot.
That's funny.
Nubs.
Hey, Nubs.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, hon? Welcome, welcome.
The good part is, though, is I didn't know if I was going to make the live. We had no idea what time our truck was coming in. It was funny. I just woke up out of a sleep and checked my phone for an ETA. And it was like, Missy Shadows was joking. She was like, you just knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Because I checked the ETA and they said 2:15. And it was just going on 1 o'clock. And then I get a message saying, oh, truck's here.
Yeah. Went down for a cigarette and boom, got the text message. Can you guys hear us okay? Everything's moved around. I was trying to fix the monitor. So hopefully everybody can hear everything. Hey, Mo. Good evening. So what's going on today, guys? What is going on?
Andy, you missed it the other day. I actually had to mute somebody.
Shut up, Andy. Thank you, Patrick. See? That's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, what the fart?
I was waiting. I was going to speak, and then I was waiting for it. I'm like, oh, all right. So, today's show...
Can we be friends?
Can we be... I should put that up there. We have a lot going on today in this show. I'm telling you what. And if you guys would, I appreciate, after the show, you don't have to, obviously, but,
do it, goddammit.
No, I put in, I'll be putting in, Parachills' link. They're going to be going live at 2 p.m. No, not 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. now Eastern Standard Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and do a raid over there. And we'll do that if I remember, at the end of the show.
She won't.
Probably not, but I did put it in Streamlabs, but who knows with Streamlabs if that'll come up.
I'll I'll remind her.
Thank you, Mo.
No, Andy, we, the other day, the show you and Nicole missed, we had somebody come in and says, can we be friends? It'll only take a minute. And it was like, yep, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Instantly, I just told everybody, hold on a second, and just, bye-bye.
The Friday was good, Mo. Friday was good. Well, so far. It's only 10 a.m. here. So Friday's going good so far.
Liam says, I was muted. I heard nothing.
Patrick says 3:38. Oh, that's right. I forget you're on that. You're special too.
Time.
You're special too. You got your own time.
What time is Parrot Chill supposed to do this?
4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So noon our time.
Yes.
So that would be 7 Patrick's time. If he's 4 hours ahead of us, no, he's
No, 3
6
and a half.
hours ahead of us.
No, he's 3.5. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah. Never mind. I don't know.
She only got one monitor. She all fucked up.
Yeah, that's what it is.
8:09 there, yes. Nicole, you're 9 hours ahead of us?
So,
10 hours.
when I go to end a show and I do the lemons and everything, I'll put the hashtag and everything in there. And then we'll go raid them. Oi!
They.
Yes. So, okay, on today's show, we got a huge show today. So, the first part, in our ghostly portion of the show, we're going to talk about Post Malone. He's finally addressed being cursed by the haunted box. If you guys watched Ghost Adventures last year, they did the whole Halloween thing. I think it was last year. With the Dybbuk's box. And Post has been having some major shit go down because of it. I think it's because of it. I don't know, because I think it's in his mindset that it was, you know what I mean? It was haunted, so therefore all this bad juju is around him. Then we're talking about hauntings and creepy, ghostly music box at the Australia's Larundel Asylum in our ghost story of the week. And a ghost photograph by the centuries-old cemetery in New Hampshire. Next, we're asking what's in the cryptid part of the show. We're going to be talking about a new Bigfoot documentary that's headed to New York. Thank you, Nicole, for the ice cream. Also, a Bigfoot sighting in California, and an alleged chupacabra photographed and killed in Russia. And we got the pictures. Then, in our UFO and aliens portion of the show, we're going to talk about the Pentagon admits to having UFO debris. And it released their test results. Best US UFO video in years shows a flying saucer speeding away and returning while somebody was on a plane. And in the weird portion of our show, we are talking about these ghostly circles. What the hell are they in space?
They're ghostly circles, duh.
Duh.
He just said it.
Then the government bewilders residents with a double moon over Dubai.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim. Excuse me. And then we're talking about Stonehenge, and apparently, you know, with the tunnel construction going on there, I don't know if you guys know about that. They're making a tunnel, and they're finding human remains, ancient graves, and another monolith was discovered right by Göbekli Tepe.
Oh, by what?
Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe is the most ancient civilization we've found so far.
Gotcha.
So we're going to discuss all these stories and more. As always, if you're listening over on the podcast, please feel free to come on over and jump in the live show with us and have a chit-chat with us. And don't forget, as I roll the credits, head over to DLive, hype up that chat for the chest opening. And again, like I said, if you would, at the end of the show, head on over to Parachill's YouTube, which I'll put the link in the description if Streamlabs don't do it. And we'll raid them at the end of the show. Those ghostly circles in space were seen over Belgium too, but coincidentally it was a day that Nicole had pickled eggs and baked beans for dinner. Andy, oh my God. And guys, just so you know, on my shows, we might be, hopefully I got some feelers out there for some sponsors for the podcast. So, you might, in the middle of the show, hear a commercial from me and Eddie.
And imagine that this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Gotta surprise them, right? Not today, you won't, but maybe later on down the line. So, we'll see. All right, guys, shall we get right?
We're going to do commercials. I'm doing beer commercials.
Yeah, we wish.
I'd be rich.
Next thing you know, he'd be in Super Bowl commercials.
Super Bowl 55 would have been a good one to be at.
Right? That would be true.
I'm sorry, was that being like, what do they call it? Not favoritism, like if I say something positive about you to somebody else and they're like, oh, you're just being, because I know you were together, there's a fucking word for it and I can't think of it.
Fictitious?
No.
Eddie's doing his jingles. I mean jingles. Just Jim, go figure, has his own beer commercial now. Oh my God. He got to say something else.
Hey, everybody, in the middle of the show, if I just blurt out this word, I apologize because it just like came out of nowhere.
Cheers, Nicole, with our coffees.
Yes, cheers. Oh, sorry. Not sponsored.
All right, guys, on to the first story. Like I said, we got a lot to go over today. So, hauntings and a creepy, ghostly music box at Australia's Asylum. Some of the spookiest haunted places are those infused with dark history of pain and suffering. Many of these locations just happen to have fallen into disrepair as the haunted ruins, and they invariably attract to them tales of the supernatural. Remember, guys, all the links that I read will be in the description, so if you want to go check them out for yourself, please feel free to.
Mo, you missed nothing. We just got started.
Yes. Such sites are custom made for it. Looking like something from out of a horror movie, and with grim and often tragic past to back it up. We can find such a place out in the suburb of Melbourne, Australia, which was once an asylum for the raving insane, and now considered to be one of the most haunted places in the nation. In 1938, construction began in Bundoora, a northern suburb of Melbourne, Australia, on the Larundel Psychic Institution. It was part of a much larger complex known as Mont Park, and was meant to alleviate the overcrowded conditions at other nearby institutions, as well as to replace the outdated, deteriorating Kew Mental Hospital.
I agree. No, some music boxes just don't seem right at all.
Yeah, they get playing, and it's like, I think horror movies ruined it as well because of the sounds.
They give it the bad name.
Yeah.
Because you always knew when you heard that, something bad was fixing to happen.
Definitely. During World War II, Larundel was repurposed to service as a military hospital, training ground for the Royal Air Force, and a civilian emergency accommodation unit. In 1953, it returned to its original purpose, and in its heyday accommodating around 750 patients, and gaining fame as being the birthplace of the lithium as a treatment method for manic disorders. Among these patients were some of the worst in the criminally insane, what we consider to be the stark raving insane. Its most notable resident being Peter Dupas, who would go on to gain infamy in a prolific serial killer. Larundel will stay in operation until 1999. Wow, I didn't know that's fairly recent.
Well, not really. It's 11. Well,
It's more recent than you would think,
Yeah,
being built
but
back then.
yeah, it's still about 11 years ago, though.
When increasing advances in psychiatric care and treatment methods rendered it obsolete, it became basically another dinosaur of another time. After that, it developed into a weed-choked feral derelict, gathering a skin of graffiti and grime. Its walls crumbled and the abandoned halls strewed with various debris. Its eerie mystique.
Biased. That's the word I was looking for.
Biased? Okay.
Sorry, guys. I told you. It's just going to hit me and
It's going to manifest right into the show. Its eerie mystique made it a popular destination for urban explorers who came to venture through the darkened corridors, as well as create a canvas of creepy graffiti that covers nearly every inch of every surface. Those who dared to cross the fences and elude the security guards, meant to keep people out for their own safety, have reported all manner of creepy, ghostly phenomena from this place. One of the most common is in disembodied footsteps, crashing or nagging sounds, and occasion what sounds like shouting, wailing, screaming, and even a baby crying. So all your creepiness effects. Electrical equipment will also apparently go haywire. Batteries will suddenly go dead, and roving cold spots are not uncommon.
Fallen
angel. Hey, fallen angel.
Wow, that was really confusing. Fall 13 and angel. I'm glad you cleared that up for me, Shadows.
Hey, no problem. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, and I'm here
5
to
days
follow
a
the
week.
chat that I can't even read.
On top of this, there are anonymous smells, as well as supposedly hulking shadow figures that dart about. And also objects that will suddenly fly across the room. One area, which is said to be particularly haunted, is the basement. It's always the basement. Always. Which is said to be so,
It's not true, because sometimes it's the attic.
That's true. You're right.
The two creepiest places in any friggin' house, and I don't care what house it is.
Right. The area in the basement is said to be surrounded by a blanket of negative energy that many people cannot stand to be in there for long. Repelled by unseen supernatural force, of course, at least that's what the tales of the unexplained are. This also could be down to creaks and groans and an old building, conspiracy with secret countersea and creepy ambience to fuel the imagination.
I thought you said creaks in your bones.
Creaks in your butt, well, that could happen too.
Well, I've never had, like, any fear of getting into the shower, but yes, the washroom. When I gotta go do laundry, I will not enter that room until I turn on the light.
We've told you guys about that before. Him and our co-worker Alex.
And he's a big boy.
Yeah, Alex is a big boy, and he's just like, nope. He goes, I won't even look at it.
Nope. Walk right on by it. Don't look down there. No, nope.
They're all creeped out. I think it's because of all the electrical equipment down there.
Could be, but...
I mean, honestly think it is, but to see these two guys, one Eddie, who is like Mr. Macho Man.
No, I'm not. I'm just former Marine.
And Alex, who's a big boy, be scared of something.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm afraid.
And I'm not. It's very cool.
I'm not saying I'm afraid, but it's just like something just ain't right.
Yeah.
And Jim, I wasn't trying to hide the sounds, so there you go.
And, The smell can be scary after someone uses it. That's true. That's true, Patrick. Run! What?
Hi, Ron. What happened yesterday?
What?
The smell could be terrible after...
Nice. So, to go on, the voices and occasional laughter from passing pedestrians have a habit of getting caught inside the walls, their echoes bouncing down the still corridors. My concerns, however, were primarily related to getting caught inside. Obviously, this is coming from somebody that's gone in urban exploring. The possibility of supernatural presence didn't even cross my mind. Well, see, you can't have a good time. If you're breaking into something that you're not supposed to be there, yeah, getting caught is your number one priority, so you're not going to notice a lot of things.
Well, it's not your number one priority. I don't want to get caught.
That's what I'm saying. Getting caught is not getting caught is your number one.
There you go.
There we go. Phrases like "save yourselves" or "I can hear them through the walls" appear everywhere, usually painted in a neat, joined-up little handwriting. Most of the graffiti around the site did not help in the benefit of the atmosphere. So yeah, I mean, however, the other phenomenon are not easy to write off, merely the grunts and groan of a dilapidated building. You know the word I'm trying to do.
Dilapidated.
Yeah, that. One of the creepiest stories to come from the asylum is that of a ghostly little girl who wanders about the premises.
How you doing, Mr. Ron?
Often heard rather than seen and identified by her eerie giggling. That would be creepy. I mean, anything, a baby cry or where there's no baby or a little child giggling.
Well, see, when you say something like that, and I didn't know this when I was younger. I was probably about, 11, 12. And my dad and stepmom, they belonged on a bowling league. So they would go bowling on Friday nights, and I was home by myself. And I lived in a double-wide trailer.
Right.
And in our kitchen, we had a sliding glass door that you could go out onto a porch. And I'd be sitting there in the kitchen, that's where our computer was, and I would hear a baby crying. And I would get fucking spooked the hell out. I'm like, what the fuck? It was a cat in heat.
Oh, yes.
And it sounded just like a baby crying. I was just like, this should, no.
That's why all cats sound like, fuck meow.
Well, no, it sounded worse than that. But,
Right.
I mean, it did. It sounded just like an infant crying. And it's like, I'm not walking out there to see if somebody left it on the doorstep.
Yeah, Jim, he said the children's giggles always freak me out. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're usually mischievous. That mischievous giggle.
Yeah, it's that giggle that's like I just did something or I'm gonna do something. I don't think it worked. I don't think so, Patrick. He said you would, if you could think if you're afraid of getting caught, you'd be more attuned to everything around you. The little noises, yes, but not paranormal wise.
Not the presence.
Yeah.
Of anything. Noises.
If that makes sense. Jim said I actually ran out of a building one night years ago.
That's true, Nicole. Two cats in a fight can be pretty creepy.
And he says, you want to hear urban foxes when they come around in mating season? And yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a lot of noises, but that little... no, it's not cool.
It's like, I just ran by you. You didn't see me.
Right? She is said to be the spirit of a young teenage girl who died on the 3rd floor during its years of operation. And according to the lore, this nameless young girl was fond of a music box that she had with her at all times and would play it when she was lonely. The ghost can sometimes be seen wandering about in a night dress, clutching the music box close. But more creepily, she will apparently often play it at exactly 11:55 p.m. There have been many reports of the urban explorers or paranormal investigators hearing the otherworldly sound of a music box wafting through the gloom. And on occasion, it's even been recorded. Incidentally, the comments on the video provided a lot of testimony about the place as well. It has been suggested that this is a prank being played to scare away trespassers. But those who have heard it insist that there is no identifiable source, and all efforts to locate the box has turned up nothing. I want to go there.
Andy, you're fixing to get smashed by Nicole.
I want to hear the ghostly box.
Well, you go right ahead.
After listening to Art Bell, I decided to get on tape. Well, yeah, I mean, coast to coast, that was the breeding ground of most paranormal investigators. We wanted to be like Art Bell. We wanted to freaking, not only, we wanted to explore everything.
Well, there's like, last night, you wanted to watch Chad.
Yeah.
Kalick.
Yeah.
And what you guys don't understand, anytime we watch a program with Chad Kalick, weird shit happens in our apartment. Every time.
Yeah. Definitely. And it's weird. It's weird. I mean, I don't know if it gets, like, I posted out on Twitter the other day, because I don't know if it's like, we're making the stuff happen because we get into watching him and, his stuff.
Right, like
that we're making it happen.
If we're self-manifestating it.
Yeah. But it's a very big coincidence if it's a coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, every time. Yeah, I love Chad.
Now, just so you guys know, it's not going to happen anytime soon. But Shadows and I talked, and we're going to get our portal box going one night. And we're just going to leave it in our office. Oh, Ron!
Ron, thank you so much!
Who he subbed that to?
He gave a 1-month subscription over on D-Live to Nicole.
There you go.
That's awesome. Thank you, Ron. That's so sweet of you.
But we're going to get our portal box up one night. We're going to leave it in our office. Either it's probably going to be on her screen because you guys are more in tune to her channel than mine because mine's not a normal channel. But
to say the least.
Shut up. We might actually have her channel going and my channel going at the same time, and we're just going to leave the portal box in here at night. And we're going to close the door, and we're actually going to go out and go to bed. And what we're going to want you guys to do is, if you're awake and you're watching, if you hear anything, please type it in chat. And then if you just ask questions through chat, and what we'll do is we'll get up the next day and we'll analyze it. We'll go, well, actually, it'll probably be 2 days because it's probably going to take about 24 hours for it to upload. And then we'll go back and watch it again. And then we'll read your comments, see what you said, see if we hear the same thing, and pick up on it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you hear something, please post the time.
Yeah.
At the time you heard it.
Definitely. Yeah, Jim, please do that. He said, Chittles, I'll take you in a pic of mine. I would definitely love to see that.
Oh, great. I'm just garbage. That's all right.
You don't have Twitter.
Oh, well, he didn't say Twitter. He just said I'll tag you in a pic.
I know, but that's where we correspond is Twitter.
I'm not allowed to have Twitter. Who's that one from?
Thank you, Nicole.
Nicole. All right. Back on track.
Okay. So let's talk about Post Malone. I actually like Post Malone. I like his attitude toward things. I don't know about his past or whatnot, but just his attitude on things. So I don't know if you guys see it. Oh, it was 2018. That's when it was. He was on Ghost Adventures Halloween. They did a Halloween special from Zach's museum. And they're going to open the Dybbuk box.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think he's cool, calm. He's very down to earth. So it says it's been almost 3 years since Post Malone's experience with Ghost Adventure reportedly caused him to be cursed by a haunted box. Now, Posty is finally opening up about the experience and the chain of events that led him to believe that he was cursed by the object. For those of you that are unaware of the situation, here's a quick recap. All the way back in September of 2018, okay, so it wasn't Halloween, Zach Baggins revealed that Post Malone's string of bad luck, he's had a car accident, an emergency landing via plane, and a failed robbery attempt, all due to the rapper being cursed. Prior to this happening, Post hung out with Zach at his haunted museum, and during his visit, Post Malone came in contact with an object known as the Dybbuk box. The object is allegedly haunted by a malicious spirit, and it was the inspiration for the 2012 movie The Possession. According to Baggins, he touched a box and was visibly freaked out. So Post Malone put his hand on his shoulder. Although the rapper had no direct contact with the object, both Baggins and Post Malone always believed the encounter was enough to trigger Posty's bad luck. Now, nearly 3 years later after the encounter, Post Malone is finally opening up. I guess he went on Late Night with Seth Meyers, and he told about the whole experience.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott, welcome. How you doing? He says, after going hunting with Zach and everything and all that stuff, we stayed at the museum in Vegas. And then he said, I love you, Zach. Text me. He says, it's weird because we opened up the creepy Dybbuk box. And I got into a car accident and almost a plane wreck. My house got broken into and all that type of stuff. But the events was just within a month's time. It was really odd stuff. Like, I always had, like, you know, an interest in the experiences of my friend's house with stuff, but especially here in Utah, things are creepy if you look up to the sky. Sometimes if you go out like at 4 a.m. in the morning, I'll go out there with my night goggles on and just look up in the sky to see if I can see anything. Apparently he had his first UFO encounter when he was 16. With the 2021 Super Bowl taking place,
Wow.
Apparently, well, this has nothing to do with that. I was going into it, I thought they were still talking about it, but apparently he's got a Kansas City Chiefs tattoo.
Ooh.
So do you think that the Dybbuk box actually had all those bad experiences?
I don't think so.
I mean, it was within a month, and things happened to Zach as well. Like, remember the thing fell on his car?
I understand that, but I also understand the fact of I'm not going to say karma.
Suggestion.
But when they say things happen, it happens in threes. And three
That's
things
true.
happened to him.
Yep.
3 things happened to Zach. So do I believe that it was the Dybbuk box that cursed them? Absolutely not. Psychosomatically, it might have.
Hey, Freaky Geek.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
What's up, Freaky? But I don't think that the Dybbuk box itself cursed them. I think they curse themselves by believing it can curse them.
Right. Water Samba? What's that? I don't even know what that is, Scott. What's Water Samba? Do you know?
Wow, Chet's starting to roll kind of quick there. No, I don't think the Dybbuk box gave them bad luck. I think, honestly, psychosomatically, they gave themselves bad luck because of the belief that they had that the box could cause it. Zumba. Okay.
Oh, Zumba. Okay. Water Zumba. Okay.
No, she's not teaching talking boxes to cause. That's where it all starts, teaching bad habits. So that's us, though. We were boxers growing up. That's what we learned. That's what Zumba is, Scott, not what you were saying.
I'm like, Samba, what the hell? I don't, is that a
Even
dance?
Andy said water Zumba.
That's cool, though, Scott. Water Robux. I would do that.
He's lying.
How do you know? He might.
No, he don't. Besides that, they're on lockdown.
What? Oh yeah, that is true. That is true.
Holy shit, you're gonna buy his bullshit?
Well, I thought maybe okay. I should have known because I know how he is about his hair, and it'd be messed up if he went.
Besides that, he couldn't because he's cold, so he's wearing a hat.
Oh, that's right.
That's what he told me earlier.
Oh, it's bloody samba, he says.
What the hell is Samba? Exactly, Patrick. The power of suggestion. And in order for somebody to make you believe in what they're suggesting, you're convincing yourself. So it's psychosomatic that you believe what they're saying is true. Someday we will. In the paddling pool, dumbass. Well, you're a dumbass for not knowing what the hell you're talking about.
He knows what he's talking about. It's
No, he
called
don't.
samba.
He has no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Okay. All right. So our last portion of the ghostly portion of the podcast is a New Hampshire man suspects that a photograph taken during a late night visit to a cemetery just might show a ghost lingering near a gravestone. This took place in Pine Hill Cemetery in the community of Hollis last summer and subsequently shared it on a local Facebook group. So here is the picture, guys. Let me go ahead and open that in the new. Now, mind you, like I said, whoop, wrong way.
Go the other way.
Yeah, wrong application. Because of the fact that I'm down to one screen.
Ha! Surprised she didn't make me switch computers with her today.
Hi, guys. What do you guys think? I can't see chat, so you're going to have to let me know.
I can't see a picture.
Am I not sharing it?
Well, obviously not.
Oh, I'm not. Never mind.
Wow, that's awful tiny.
Hold on a minute. Is that better?
Oh yeah, you can see it now. But here's the part I had problems with.
Okay.
You can see the shadow of I don't know, a woman or whatever it is, or
Yeah, it looks like a woman in a dress.
what the hell is that thing behind it?
A tombstone.
That don't look like a tombstone. Why is it see through like the spirit?
Yeah, you're right. Like the shadows match up
And
here.
why is the spirit casting a shadow on the tombstone in front of it?
Huh. I would have to go to the cemetery and go back because this tombstone over here looks like it's gray, like up here.
Where's your cursor? All right, start again. Which tombstone looks like which one?
This tombstone right here,
Yeah.
it looks like the darker portion of this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Look at the tombstone in front of the shadow. Go to your right.
Right here.
No, go to your right. Keep going to your right. Your right.
This is my right.
Hold on. See where the red circle is?
Yes.
Go to the tombstone just right there. No, you just had it.
Honey, remember there's a delay. Calm down. Is it the little one by the...
The one just outside the circle.
Here?
Right there. See how it's got that shadow cast on it?
Right.
Why is there a shadow cast there? If it's dark out.
That might just be deterioration.
Well, that's a funny shape deterioration.
Because this is obviously in night vision mode, obviously. So it might just show up that way. But what I'm saying is, see that it's like diagonal across with
Yep.
the deteriorate. And this tombstone back here, I think I think it's either a statue that's right there with it, which is an odd place to put a statue, though. I will say that. With this tombstone being here, it's a very odd place to put a statue.
And if that's a tombstone
But-
that your cursor is on right now,
Right.
why can you not see through this mist and see the other part of that tombstone?
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. This being darker up here, along with the top of this tombstone being dark here. I don't know. I'd have to go check out that cemetery. What do you guys think?
I think it's fake. Eddie's debunked team, step forward.
Oh, Steve, where are you?
Where are my debunkers?
Hold on, I gotta pull up all my chat and everything again. I don't like this one monitor thing here.
Scott just said he saw this pic in the UK group yesterday. He said it looked like a statue.
Yeah. Andy said shadow on the tombstone has no headdress.
No, that looks...
Yes, Nicole, you're right. A Dybbuk's concept from Jewish mythology and concerns restless, usually malicious spirits. Usually when people pass away, too, they put objects of them in the Dybbuk box.
Yeah, that I don't know. That just didn't look like a spirit. It looked solid.
Nicole said, not sure, rather think it's fake. Statue.
What's up, Eli?
Hey, Eli. How you doing, hon? Welcome, welcome. So what do you guys think? I mean, obviously, I know some of you. So are we saying fake? Or are we just saying it captured a wrong time at the wrong time? You know what I mean?
Me personally, I don't believe it's real. If you could see the rest of that tombstone through it, then I would be like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Good call, guys. The tombstone, Nicole or Patrick says the tombstone in back is farther back from a light source, so it's not that clear. The lady may be more manifested, so not transparent.
Seriously, Angie? That's pretty cool. Had 2 packs of smokes and a lighter placed in Mom's coffin to see her through.
Yeah, we did that with Bobby. When Bobby passed away, we put cigarettes in his. I don't know if anybody put a lighter, though.
Well,
That's
it's
gonna
like
suck.
my friend,
That's his ultimate. That's probably why he haunts me.
my good friend Rich, basically like my brother, we always hung out. When he died in his motorcycle accident, it was close friends, family only viewing, and then the rest of it was closed casket. And I was one of the ones that was able to go in on the viewing.
Right.
And there was a couple of us, we took a 6-pack of beer and put it in the coffin with him because he always drank with us.
Right. Yeah.
So, there you go, buddy. Here's a drink to get you through.
Hey, Scoop.
What's up, Scoops?
How you doing? So I'm gonna have to get one of those. I'm gonna have to put something on my stream deck where when we look at pictures and that we can get the red thing debunked. Debunked by Shadow's chat.
Yeah, that one I just don't, I don't see that one being real.
I'm doing good, Eli. Thanks for asking, hon.
Nature calls.
Okay. So on the second portion of the show, with the cryptids, we're gonna do a new Bigfoot documentaries coming to New York. I'm not even in New York anymore, so I shouldn't say coming to New York. Going to New York. A witness California sighting of a Bigfoot, and the reports and the pictures of the alleged chupacabra. So, Seth Breedlove and the On the Trail team are returning for another investigation into exclusive cryptid. With the Bigfoot phenomenon showing no signs of slowing down in North America, the sightings continue to be reported across the United States. Efforts to locate concrete evidence of the creature's existence have been continuing in the earnest. Hey, they keep making shows, I'll keep watching them. Whether or not There really is an undiscovered species of large bipedal hominid roaming the country's mountains and forests, however, continues to remain a topic of heated debates. I'm going to have to check this out. A new documentary on the trail of Bigfoot, The Journey, ventures to upstate New York in the attempt to investigate possible new evidence that something is lurking in the woods. Ridlove and his crew headed to the Adirondacks in upstate New York last summer for the intense adventure-filled week searching for the Sasquatch. In The Journey takes a deep look into the subject of Bigfoot, which is also what spurs people to spend their lives searching for the creature that many believe does not exist. Along the way, they made a stop in Whitehall, New York. Welcome back. Home to an incident involving multiple members of law enforcement claiming to see Bigfoot in a field off a rural road. The crew had multiple unusual experiences, including their various night investigations near Lake George, Whitehall, in western Massachusetts. The Journey unveils some of that evidence. Sorry, my brain kind of went like...
South.
Well, no, because I'm thinking Adirondacks and I'm like Western Massachusetts, but I forget that when you're up there in upstate New York, it's closer than like us going to PA from Batavia.
Oh no, it was only a 45-minute bus ride.
Well, that's true. I don't know, maybe it was just seemed longer as a kid.
Jim, this is for you.
Ryan!
What's up, kid?
Hey, my bub. How are you? I want to go camping in the Adirondacks. Like, our whole family goes up there. My dad's side of the family. Well, used to. I don't know if they still do. But they used to go up there all the time. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to check it out. I love watching Bigfoot investigations. Always do. That's awesome, Ryan. That's awesome. I love hearing that. Family traditions, man. So, the next story is all about a sighting that was in California. So, we can't blame this one on Andy.
You can blame everything on Andy.
Hey, Heather. How you doing, hon? Don't be sorry. You're here now.
It's what people don't get. You're on time when you show up.
That's right.
Hi, Heather.
Okay, so Rick Bates has been driving along Highway 101 near Garbville when he noticed something very unusual. The encounter, which took place January 23rd, occurred between Benbow Inn and Richardson Grove, and later was submitted to the Bigfoot Field Research Organization, or BFRO, which most people, if you study Bigfoot, you come across people in that organization all the time. The roads make few turns and the speed limit drops in the area, Bates wrote. As I rounded a sweeping right-hand turn, I saw a figure on the southbound shoulder of the highway. I was the only vehicle in the area about 8:15 p.m.
The hell was that?
What the hell was that? Did you guys hear that?
Seriously, now, did you guys hear that?
That was weird. I don't even know.
I don't know how to explain it.
I know.
Heather heard it. Nubs heard it.
That sounded like it was in our living room.
It
Or kitchen area.
didn't sound like a pipe or anything.
No.
What the fuck was that?
Are they? Would that make the sound in the water if they're messing?
They're
with
gone.
Oh, they're gone already? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to warn people that today's show there might be a fire alarm because the fire people were here.
Freaky says, I seen you both sit up more.
Yeah, I was ready to run, man. I don't know what the hell was going on.
I was ready to fight. Don't know what the hell I'm going to fight, but I was going to fight.
That was odd. I don't even know what the hell that could have been. Like, that wasn't a car screeching outside. You know what I mean? It kind of had that. At first, that's what I thought it was. But
Number one, it's icy out. You're
Yeah.
not going to hear a car screech.
it's true.
Exactly, Patrick. What was that whistle? We have no frigging idea. It just came out of nowhere. Started out low, got a little bit loud, and then went back out.
Nub says, I'm ready to nub.
Yeah.
That was wild. I don't know.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so
That was actually pretty interesting.
I was the only vehicle in the area about 8:15 p.m. My speed was about 45 to 50 miles per hour as I passed the figure. The figure was laying on the shoulder of the road on its right side. I estimated the height to be around 7 foot. I was looking at the creature's back and noticed it had broad shoulders and a thick torso shape. While its shape was similar to human, it was not a human.
What's up, Underworld?
Oh, what the fart?
And no, Andy, right now it's too
Ajax.
cold. It's too cold near shore for the sea lions to come in.
Yeah, we're not that close.
Chocolate mooncake time!
He said I could see muscular features in its glutes and head on the shoulders that was somewhat tapered toward the top and being held off the ground. Its hair was a chocolate brown and very coarse. The hair was not like fur, like a bear at all. I turned around a distance past the spot and returned to where I'd seen it. Patrick, thank you for the ice creams, honey.
Scooch, that might be a good assumption on your part, but knowing where we live and how far from the road we are, that was not brakes on the truck.
Oh, hell no. No. This sounded much closer. Like, it sounded like it was in this room somewhere. Not this room in particular, but like...
But our living room,
Our-
the next room over.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. But yeah, I could see how you could make it seem like it sound like that.
But it definitely wasn't, like... We hear truck brakes all the time. And that definitely wasn't that. Skinwalker. Could be. It's the Men in Black coming to get me.
I don't know. That was kind of weird.
That was weird. It was like something like... I don't know who... Hey, Pammy, from
It
the
almost
hospital.
sounded like a wind tunnel.
Yeah, like something getting I don't know, it's weird. Pammy, why are you in the hospital? Are you okay?
Oh my God. Everybody hold on. Pammy.
I don't know, maybe, Andy.
Don't be saying that shit. Talk about fight or flight. She can't out fucking run me.
Watch me.
The Christmas trees are finally gone on D-Live.
Oh, did they finally get rid of About time. It's
You
way
know,
past...
yeah, don't even say that. It was a portal opening.
I see them around here all the time. That was... Yeah, no.
I keep peeking over like, Pammy, are you okay?
You never know, freaky geek. So he said, I got turned around the distance past where I spotted the creature to where I seen it. No other vehicles had gone north or south at the time I saw the creature. So I returned to its location.
Been here a few days.
A 2-minute...
Her heart.
Well, take care of yourself, Pammy.
Pammy, prayers and healing are coming to you, hon.
Definitely. I know, it's way past January 3rd. Those trees should have been gone.
Should have been gone January 1st.
So from the time he saw the creature to the time he turned around, it was like a 2-minute estimate, he thinks. When I got to the spot where I'd seen it, the creature was gone. A follow-up call with a witness revealed that he was a veteran of law enforcement officer who had driven the route numerous times. He remained adamant that the creature was shaped like a man but covered in thick hair. As it stands, no conclusive explanation for the sighting has been found. That's crazy. Can you imagine just riding down the road and look over and see this big ass humanoid laying on the side? Now you know it's not a human. That's crazy. Thank you everybody for the prayers for Pammy. Definitely. Get rested up and I hope you get better soon, hon. I'm sorry to hear that. I know, that would be scary. I mean, and you can tell definitely if he was a cop, he was cool. It was cool that he turned around like, wait a minute. What the hell was that? Let's turn around and look at it. You're very welcome, Pammy, of course. All right, so the next story we have is an alleged chupacabra photograph. There's photographs, there's photos. And that it was killed. And I was looking at this thing. There's a couple different ones that I'm like, I don't know if that's the same, like, we'll see. Students of the cryptid known as the chupacabra know that the legendary blood-sucking creature hails originally from Puerto Rico. It has an ugly cousin in Texas and is blamed whenever and wherever livestock are found killed without cause. They are also known as they also know that there are a few legible photos of the creature outside of the mangy, sickly, dog-like ones in Texas. And the photos that are taken are generally of a dead animal. One that nearly always seems to disappear before any veterinarian can examine it or a DNA analysis is performed. With that out of the way, we head to Russia, where an unusual creature was shot in a forest at the Nizhny Novgorod region. And I know I butchered that, sorry guys. Photos of it alive and dead were posted on social media. Thank you, Heather, for the ice cream. So it was put on social media and spread quickly. Why did so many think that it was a Russian chupacabra? It says. Our subscriber claims that the hunters of the forest came across such a miracle. The beast walked in the forest of the Cranston. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and say that. Here, I'll put it in chat so you guys can go ahead and sound that out and figure out what it is. Ready? Are you going to try to say it?
I don't even see it.
Did it hide it?
There it goes.
Oh, okay.
Krasnuk Tybraki. I had no idea.
I know, it's a crazy word, right? All right, Scott. You and Sarah take care, hon. Love you too. Freaking geeks, like I can say Sky.
Love you too, brother, man. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, that's a word. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. You can't even, you guys can't even try to make fun of me for that. That's a big ass word.
It's not a big word. It's just got too many goddamn fucking fucked up letters in it.
So the photo was posted on the Nizhny Novgorod Uncensored social media page after being submitted by a member. There are plenty of animals suggested as possibilities, along with a surprising number of anti-hunting comments.
Sarah, you take care as well, hon. Remember, Sarah was in here too.
I said Sarah when I said bye, Scott.
I just heard you say Scott.
No. Andy, okay. Kresnuk Tyabrowski. Kresnuk Tyabrowski.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly,
Nicole.
freaky.
Oh, that was freaky? Oh.
Since when did it come?
Oh, what the fart?
Has he always been freaky geek too?
In D Live he is.
Oh, okay. That just confused the shit out of me.
Female rancher has the body of the... Is that the story from like long time ago, Patrick? I've seen that documentary. My buddy Ken's on there. I love Ken Gehard. Yeah, that was in Texas.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. How are you? Welcome, welcome. How you been? I missed ya. Second account, no access to the first. Yeah, that's what I thought. Freaky Geek when over in D-Live.
I got you now, freaky geek. I understand.
We're doing good, Lisa. We're doing real good. Okay, so there were plenty of animals suggested, of course. So, are you ready? Let me see what... We think that this creature has been killing livestock for a long time and sucking blood out of it. He's not saying it's... The person that posted is not saying it's a chupacabra, but it's the chupacabra. Or is it? They sent photos to State Hunting Supervision Committee for that region, and their experts ruled out chupacabra or any new species, stating the paws convinced them it was a feral dog. Because it was alone, they speculate it was an escaped pet that managed to survive on chickens or whatever else it could eat.
Yeah, so it's taking down cattle and everything else.
Fortunately for the hunter, the season of fur-bearing animals is now open, so he was safe even if the creature was a wolf, a fox, or a chupacabra. Assuming that, well, I'm sorry, if you're seeing I can understand. If you're seeing a creature that looks funky, and you, like I said, I'll show the pictures.
That's not what I'm shaking my head about.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you directly.
Well, you were looking right at me.
If it's something that scares you, you know. So here we go. The creature that haunted in the nearby forest could also swim. It had a long neck, large teeth, strong paws with sharp claws, a long tail curved backwards, large ears, and short fur. A hunter named Sergei, who discovered the body of the fearsome creature, said at one time that he saw such a beast. Said at the time that he saw the beast for the first time, he was convinced that the corpse belonged to a chupacabra.
Heather, I don't have to be guilty to be convicted.
It gives hope to the chupacabra believers with a 2016 story of an animal killed in Ples in the Ivano region of the far western Russia that was suspected of being a chupacabra. For the skeptics, one social media commentator pointed out that the actual location where the creature was allegedly shot seemed to change from report to report. So does Russia have its own chupacabra? Let me pull up these pictures, and again, bear with me because I'm working with one monitor and I'm not used to it.
No, they have the Gremlin.
They have the grub.
Wait, no, that's Russia.
That's what we're talking about, Russia.
Then yeah, I was right.
All right, let me go ahead and share this.
Oh, Lisa, hon, prayers out to Lisa, everybody.
Prayers to you, Lisa. That's not what I want.
This is true, Freaky. And also guilty of drinking.
Okay, there's the first one. Can you see that?
That looks like an overgrown Boston sewer rat. Them rats get big, though.
Yeah, I know. There's a well, they did a close up.
Goddamn Boston rats. See, now that looks like a monkey. That laying there kind of looks like a monkey.
It kind of does. The back legs, though, you can tell it's not.
Maybe it's a crossbreed between a kangaroo and a monkey.
Maybe.
It's a karonki?
A cronky. So that's alive. That looks much smaller there.
Yeah, the back legs don't look like they'd be that long.
That's what... So what do you guys think? Is it the chupacabra of Russia?
I think it's a science experiment that escaped. I'm just saying. A deformed monkey. Yeah, see? I think it's a science experiment that could have escaped. And he says it looks like him when he was a baby.
Okay, since we couldn't debunk and blame the one Bigfoot on Andy because it was in California, we'll this is closer to his territory, so we'll blame that on Andy. He was taking a nap. Does that work?
Yeah, at least I got somebody kind of agreeing with me. I don't know if she's agreeing about it looks like a cross between a monkey and a kangaroo, or if it's a giant sewer rat from Boston. But that it doesn't look big enough to be a chupacabra. Do you know what I mean?
Well, how big does it?
I said it doesn't look. Think of the name. Think of the damage they cause.
Right.
That thing doesn't look big enough to do that.
Chupacabra is always, they thought it was a small animal. Unless it's the one, like the one up from that we saw on Skinwalker Ranch there.
Yeah, that thing was huge.
That was like a cougar.
Well, I guess you're right, because we got them, what are them called? Them little fucking weasel fuckers.
Irwin.
Irwin? That'll take down a rabbit.
Yeah.
And these things ain't no bigger than a fucking overgrown mouse. Alright, maybe a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Andy. It doesn't look big enough to be able to attack cattle and shit.
Where is my... Hold on, I'm trying... Sorry, guys.
Holy shit, you've already been live for fucking an hour and 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. You guys and gals, I found a nano kilo patch that takes pain away. It cuts the signal off to your brain that causes pain.
That's like what I take for my neck.
Gapapan.
My Gapapan, yeah.
No, you don't take it for your Gapapan. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what.
It's the same thing that we take, Lisa. It's called Gapapan. It's a nerve blocker. And what it does is it lets your nerves know, look, we know the pain's there. You can go away. We'll deal with it. And the pain cease to exist.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to find my...
It's a bad thing because you'll overwork that spot, but it's a good thing because you can't feel it.
All right, next.
There's something in Long Island, was in Chrissy's area, found dead, look, cross of a pig with something.
I believe it. I believe, because let me tell you something. Who is that, Pammy that said that? Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading what Andy was
'Cause-
head type.
Because Christina,
Yeah, I know.
she lives in New York,
I
you
know.
and there's a lot of strange animals in New York. There's a lot
Everybody
of
who lives
strange-
there is a strange animal.
Yeah. On Long Island, yes, there's a lot of, well, Long Island has a lot of freaky, like, I don't know, weird things going on with it anyway.
What name? What did I say?
Gapapan.
Oh. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't even know the proper spelling to it. Do you know how to do it? Oh, hold on.
It's something like that. Lex, if you're in here, Lexi, thank you for sharing me out.
It's something like that, Lisa, but it's called
Yeah, there it is. Pam knows.
Gabapentine, yes, and it's a nerve blocker. We got 30 pills for like $6.
Yeah. At the pharmacy.
Yep. Hey Lex.
Hey, Lexi, thanks for sharing me out, honey. I appreciate that.
But yeah, when you start taking this, they recommend you start out at 3 pills
Yeah.
a day for 3 or 4 days. Then you break it down to like 2 pills a day for a week. Then you break it down to 1 pill a day for about another week, and then just quit taking them. And it continues to stay in your body.
Really, Nicole? That's wild. They're not allowed in Belgium.
What, Gabapan?
Yeah.
What the fuck? WTF? What the fart?
Right? That's right. All right, so next on our list.
Scoops, we don't have medical coverage either, and it cost me $6 for
Yep.
30 of the pills.
Is the UFO and alien portion of the show? Pentagram.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. What the fart? Pentagon admits it has UFO debris, and it released its test results. And then we have some best UFO video in years show a flying saucer speed away
What the fart?
and return. Right? What the fart?
Well, it's got to be 2 different kind of medications, Andy, because we've had no problem when we took our Gabapan.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
How many screens do I have up here? Where is... Oh, okay. That's why. All right, so first on our list is the Pentagon admits to having UFO debris. A stunning admission by the U.S. government that it possesses UFO debris has recently made in response to the Freedom of Information Act, filed over 3 years ago by this author. In a reply letter, the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency has ended decades of speculation by verifying that UFO material has indeed been recovered. Now officially referred to as UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon, rather than UFOs. I'm still going to call them UFOs. Some of this material was placed with a defense contractor for analysis and storage in a specialized facility. Incredibly, part of the information release discusses material with shape recovery properties, which what was told back then that you could scrunch it up and it would pop back, but it was like aluminum foil, but tougher.
Eli got hungry. We were talking about cattle getting mutilated and everything, and it made Eli hungry.
It made him hungry.
Yes.
So it's much like memory metal debris found falling in the Roswell UFO crash in 1947. And based on the documentation received, it appears that the retrieved debris exhibits other extraordinary capabilities. In addition to remembering their original form when bent or crushed, Some of these futuristic materials have the potential to make things invisible. It compresses electromagnetic energy and even slows down the speed of light. Although much of the report's details are redacted, which can be gleaned is this technology represents a literal quantum leap beyond the properties of all existing material known to man. Finally, the whereabouts of the UFO debris held by the contractor is unknown. Some months ago, they laid off their employees and ceased operations, probably because they knew that this info was coming out. Former company officials, when reached, refused to comment.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you, Nicole, for the diamond. Thank you, Nicole. Love you. The original 2017 FOIA request made to the DIA asked for the physical description, properties, and composition.
Paranormal Patrick, how you doing?
Hey, Patrick, how you doing, hon? Material held by the government and its contractor. The request is, in its meaning, it refers to the material and physical debris recovered by the personnel of Department of Defense as residue, flotsam, shot-off material, or crashed UAPs, or unidentified flying objects.
Thank you, Eli.
This is the request. I'm going to put this in chat. I don't have this on the in the description, but all of it, I do have the original article in the description, the link to it, so you can always get to it there as well. But here's the request, the original request. So, the relation to Roswell, the information received includes several pages of what was called the Advanced Technology Reports on nitinol, a shape recovery alloy. Nitinol has similar properties to the memory material found fallen as debris at the Roswell, New Mexico UFO crash of 1947.
Don't worry, freaky geek, so was I.
The pages found within the FOIA reply on nitinol explore its potential for the integration into the human body for improvement of health. Well over 40 witnesses to the Roswell have mentioned a metal-like material that could remember itself when deformed or folded, returning to its original state seemingly and instantly. In a series of investigative articles appeared at the UFO Exploration's website archive section, the case is credibly made that nitinol represents our first attempt to replicate a material of the craft's construction. The Roswell debris was flown to Wright Field in Ohio after the attempts to replicate a material of the craft's construction.
So what you're basically saying is it bounces back.
Yeah, it was like if you took
Was
Reynolds
it made of Fruit of the Looms?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's in Fruit of the Looms now.
Memory foam?
Yeah. Not memory foam, but the material.
That's what I'm saying, though. What they use is memory foam.
Right. Maybe memory foam is made of nitinol. I don't know.
That's what the hell I just said.
Some months later, Wright granted a contract to the Telly Memorial Institute to begin phase diagrams, recipes, so to speak, for mixing nickel in ultra-high purity titanium required to make the memory metal.
Well, see, this is what I'm getting at. What you're describing and everything, I understand that certain alloys in metals can return to absolute structure after being crushed or whatever.
Right.
But you're taught your whole life growing up that most metals are bad for your body.
Right.
So let's wear these wristbands, knee braces, headbands, everything that's filled with copper.
Right, because copper is supposed to
Heal you.
Yeah.
But copper can also kill you.
So other material, extensive reference is also made to the study and application of what tests called metamaterial, including some of this material. It can be used to slow down light or even bring light into a complete standstill, implying the ability to manipulate the speed of light, electromagnetic energy traveling at 186,000 miles per second. So it can slow this down or stop it.
Hurry back, freaky.
May induce invisibility by manipulating refraction, reflectivity, and increasing light absorption.
So it can actually react to light.
Right. The report used terms like optical isolation and transparency and make reference to the metamirror technology. So I wonder if that's where we got that from.
But don't most things react to vibration or repulsion, like a CAT scan per se,
Right.
or an MRI? That works on a vibration system, not.
Right.
Do you see what I mean?
Right. Now this is metal though. So
Well, magnets are metal.
right. Implying the ability to make something unable to be seen and or picked up by radar, scanning, or imaging. That's what this metal can do. It has the interesting ability to compress electromagnetic energy. Such condensing can make information and the energy storage smaller and their transfer faster by reducing volume. And it exhibits a particular tunable resonance, which was likely determined during fabrication. The phase turnable resonance refers to vibration of large amplitude from small stimulus. Very recent research shows potential in the field of energy harvesting technologies or pulling energy from the environment for low-power electronic devices. There seem to be many exciting but far in the future technical applications to these materials that will change the way we live our lives. Metamaterial, a coined and relative recent word, is believed to be any material engineered to have property that is not found in natural occurring metals. Portions of the report center on next generation amorphous metals, also called liquid metal or metallic glass, which are novel engineering's alloys with disordered atomic scale structures.
Now, okay, here's a question. You said liquid metals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would lava be considered a liquid metal?
Magma, duh. I believe so. I don't know. I don't know if it would be a technically. I don't know. It's ore.
That's a pretty good question.
It's got ore. It's got iron. It's got
So it would be considered a liquid metal.
Could be.
Okay.
Metal is crystalline in its solid state. I don't know scientifically, if you know what I mean, to give you a definite answer.
A definitive answer. Yes,
Yeah.
I understand.
Metal is crystalline in its solid state, which means has high ordered arrangement of atoms. And amorphous metals, though, are crazily disordered. A metal-like material so unique that it is believed that it may one day replace plastic and metal in many applications. Didn't they say they were going to do that with alloy as well?
Yep. And
That
it
was
never
gonna-
happened.
Yeah, that was going to be a freaking late night infomercial with the girl talking where you're like mesmerized by her voice.
Andy was right. Liquid metal. Mercury.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mercury is a liquid metal. And very, very toxic to the human body.
Yes. Very, very toxic to me.
And I believe that, Patrick. Patrick says a lot of technology we use today is said to be back engineered from alien technology.
Yep.
I totally agree with that.
This metal is stronger and lighter than an existing metal and can be injection molded like plastic, no rivets, seams, or joining, smooth like many reported UFOs, and it will never corrode or rust. Imagine using a single razor blade for the rest of your life. because it stays super sharp forever.
And we've been trying to achieve that goal.
Or a golf club so springy it
why?
can drive a ball farther than any pro ever has.
Well, I don't know about that part because.
Eddie's like, I'm going to buy it though and try it.
Yep. Might cost me $1,000. I might hit the bitch 10 yards, but you know what? I debunk it.
Right.
I'm just gonna throw mine in the microwave and then
Okay.
put it back in.
An artificial hip implant that performs better than a real hip. A cell phone case that is completely indestructible. Eddie needs one of those. Above, a notion placed on several what the DIA calls advanced technology reports responsive to the FOIA request. Note that the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program is referred to by as an alternate or predecessor name, Advanced Aerospace Weapons System. And they show a picture, the DIA's response. This product is one in series of advanced technology reports produced in FY 2009 under the Defense Intelligence Agency. Advanced Aerospace Weapons System Application Program. Comments or questions pertaining to this document should be addressed to, and then it tells, AAWSA Program Manager.
Hey, let us in.
Hey, let us in. Hey, Haley. Oh, no, that's just us. Never mind. I retract that last statement. Defense Intelligence Agency, Building 6000, Washington, D.C., 20340-5100. So, the FOIA, to come to conclusion, oh no, I got a ways to go on this. The FOIA official responding, Steve Tomusky, explains that the DIA has identified 5 documents totaling 154 pages that are responsive to this request. Well over half of the documents have not been released.
Here we go. Hold on.
Okay.
You know what, Andy? You want the pleasures? I should have known this I should have recognized the name.
Oh.
Andy, take that one. All right, I'll take care of it.
He might have been, it just might not have come through. Oh, there we go, you got it.
Oh, he hit it just as I did.
Did it yell at you like he yells at me? Another moderator is taking care of this.
No, it just says message deleted by Chaos. But he hit it. Oh, he got the second one.
Oh. Usually I get yelled at when I go to try to do it. Another moderator
I
has
should have
taken...
recognized the goddamn name.
I know. Okay, so anyway. The DIA cites exemption 3 and 6 of the federal FOIA regulations as reasons that they are compelled to suppress certain areas of the documents. So what documents were withheld? The information provided in the FOIA response seems to represent reports that directly relevant to what was learned from the study of the UFO debris and how insight gained from those studies might be applied to the future, but does not include a detail of the found debris itself. Disappointingly, the reports do not include much of what was requested, such as physical description and the composition of the material, the origin of the material, and the names of the involved scientists. That all remains classified, but technical pursuit areas derived from the study of those materials, invisibility, energy concentration, light speed control, intelligent metal, were in part released. The released documents help to inform us of any potential applicants of the materials, but do not offer deep insight into the precisely what the debris is made of.
Freaky, if they're a good enough troll and they know what they're doing, they can give themselves a wrench.
So until we get more more released there you go. I mean, to be honest, that's pretty freaking cool that it's come that far in my eyes. What do you guys think? Do you think there are going to be more releases of information?
I think there will be, but I don't think it's going to be enough information for us to understand in our day and age before we cross over the Golden Bridge.
Right, right. Patrick says, yes, Eddie, I've seen them do that. Oh, about the wrench.
Yeah. Now, earlier when I mentioned Andy, you would have had fun the other day. That was the person I was talking about, and the name just didn't hit me right away until they said what they said, and it was like, oh, it's that person.
Lisa says yes, and Heather says, I think so too. Yeah. I think more and more is coming out. I think more and more is being stated. I just wish that the people's lives that got screwed up by them, you know, saying, hey, I seen a UFO or I seen this and that, that really pisses me off. That their lives were destroyed because of this. But yet, it's okay that the government accused them.
I agree, Patrick. I hope it's before my time, too. And it's when you see a UFO, honey,
yeah,
or you think you might see a gray, or who do you turn and talk to?
Exactly. That's where it's been these
It's
years.
not your government, because they're all, can you come with us and explain it? And next thing you know, you're fucking lost out of society. You never existed.
Yep.
So it's...
Question, does we have two Patricks, or does Patrick have a different name on? No, Paranormal Patrick and Patrick in D Live are two different people.
And that was Freaky Geek asking that.
Yeah.
I figured he would have been the one that came up with something smart-ass or funny about it.
Right. So, I mean, but it is cool that more and more is coming out about it. I do love it. But see, even back in the day, they said that they had that kind of material, and now that's what I mean. That's why there's no, you know what I mean?
I mean, you do guys honestly think we came up with these healing properties of different metals on our own?
I mean, we have smart people. Don't.
Not like that.
Well, right, I get what you're saying.
Oh, Freaky he thought he was ignoring one of the Patricks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's two different Patricks. I just, for somebody, yes, do we have, well, we did back when we had Tesla, when we had, what's his name in the wheelchair,
Oh, Stephen Hawking.
Hawkins. Yeah,
Einstein.
We had some brilliant people in the world. But since they passed, now we've got Elon Musk.
But he's not really. He's like, he thinks of the ideas and he's like, try it.
Well,
and gives it up.
What do you think scientists do?
Right, I know, but...
But he is one of the brains that can get shit done.
And he's got the money to get shit done.
Other than that, who do you have? Nobody.
Well, I think that's why it's cool with Bigelow and all them.
Well,
And he said,
yeah, but they're not really proving anything. Well, they are.
Bigelow's trying.
They are. I mean, they're doing more research than anything when Elon Musk is more hands-on. Let's see if it blows up. Fuck it.
Right, yeah.
I've got enough money. We'll just build another one.
And he says, taking into account the tech advances man has made over the last 100 years, and it seems to far exceed that of the previous 2,000 years. Which, yeah, I do get, but I believe that we're finding more, at least articles that I'm reading in that ancient civilizations were far more smarter than we give them credit for.
Freaky Geek, I knew exactly what you meant. And then you put oysters. I already knew what you meant.
Lisa says, I'm sure we got many different materials from UFO technology. Definitely. I mean, I remember hearing Art Bell, on Coast to Coast talk about the owner of Lear there, had made Motorola go up to space before even Motorola even existed.
Here for us to you.
I can't remember what the hell it was, but I remember
watching it.
And then I'm like, what? Like, I remember being excited about it and wishing I had a computer at the time to research it all.
Lisa says, I'm sure we've gotten many different materials from UFO technology.
That's what I just said.
Freaky Geek came back and says, I agree, Lisa, but I'm sure some people are smart enough to figure things out. They are, but not to the depth of the science that they're figuring this stuff out at.
Right. Patrick said Hawkins warned us about contacting and sending out messages in space to contact aliens.
Warned us years ago.
Because of the fact that that's why we're hidden, supposedly, till 2012, and that's why we didn't get visited that much. I mean, once in a while, but not as much as like, hey, Jacob, as we did today, because of the fact that we were hidden. And I think Stephen Hawking believed in that. So they was like, and so like, they totally, like the aliens that live out there, totally forgot that we even were around here. You know what I mean?
Two things real quick. One I want to hit on. Freaky Geek says, I still say spooky movies from the 60s was an easy way to ease us into what's out there. That I agree with.
Well, considering Lucas and Spielberg sat in, supposedly, allegedly, sat in on meetings with the Majestic 12.
Excuse me.
And then, all of a sudden, E.T. came out, Star Wars came out.
And the other thing I got to agree with is how in the world can a person be so frigging intelligent to prove that 1 + 1 can equal 3?
Right.
Stephen Hawking did it.
Yep. And he said, don't get me started on ancient civilizations, Missy. I fully believe that somewhere back in the past, there was at least one civilization far more advanced than we currently are.
Oh, absolutely.
I believe it.
We are so far behind times, it's not even funny.
Take Perry Regg's map of the world shows Antarctica's
Did you hear
land.
that?
What?
I just heard my voice say, yeah, right, but I never said anything.
Thank you for the follow, Giggle Pickles.
Giggle Pickles? Is that what you said?
Yeah. You know what it reminded me of?
That's a cool name.
Dee Dee. D.
Oh, Pickles.
That's Pickles. Yeah, that's what it reminded me. But anyway, Andy said, take Perry's map of the world. It shows Antarctica's land on it between 300 and 400 years before we discovered the continent. Exactly.
All right, Freaky Geek, no, that's not what we're talking about. The only way 1 + 1 can equal 3 is if mom and dad were doing a nasty and had only one child. Stephen Hawking, in a way, and mathematically and scientifically proved that 1 + 1 can actually equal 3. And he has never been able to be debunked about it. It's a nickname that stuck. You know what, Giggle Pickles, though? That is a really cool nickname.
Definitely.
We have a really good friend from way back, and her nickname was Pickles.
Yes.
And I would shit if it's her.
No, it's not, but yeah.
I know, but that would be like mind-blowing.
Right. I totally get that. So, alright guys, here's best UFO video in years. Shows a flying saucer speed away and return. It says, there are many views that you can admire from a plane window. Fluffy clouds floating by, a nighttime sky full of stars, or a colorful sunset in the distance. But one woman witnessed on her flight out of Chicago is something she will never forget. A UFO.
All right, Freaky, watch it. Come on now.
Want me?
It is kind of funny, though. But were you guys with Missy with that doctor had her daughter taken? Oh, and on a tape they said they were the Enoki, weird god. Okay, well,
Anunnaki.
Yeah, Inaki. Anakis were gods. And, eh, was it the doctors
Same freaky geek.
that was taken?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. It's
I
been a
don't think
while
it was
since I've
the
seen that
doctor's
video.
child that was taken. I think it was a neighboring house. No, it was her house. Because she was under investigation for, what was it, murder?
Yeah,
and-
Andy, that's what it was. The gnome, the fourth kind, yeah.
Yep.
It's been a long time since I've seen that, and I don't like it because the way how they show things, which, you know, I don't like people that can contort.
Oh, the fourth kind wasn't scary at all. I mean, the fourth kind's more of a documentary than it is a movie.
I don't know about that, but
Okay. Then what did we watch where they had the split screen with the
yeah, I know, but
Wasn't that the fourth
it
kind?
reminds me of something that like the Blair Witch.
But wasn't that the fourth kind where they did the split screen?
Mhm.
Blair Witch, they didn't do a split screen.
No, they didn't, but I'm just saying it was made like
The Blair Witch Project was done by a bunch of college students to get college credits.
I understand that, but I'm saying I had the same feel of that as I did with the Blair Witch.
Okay, I see what you mean, but no, that was a little bit more in
Hey,
depth.
Sammy.
Hey, Sammy, how you doing?
Welcome, welcome.
And just real quick, just to throw this out there, if y'all haven't watched The Gemini Man, what a fucking movie.
That was a good movie. We watched that yesterday.
Last
I had to
night.
take a break from my normal stuff that I watch.
It was a good movie.
Poor Eddie, when I say, hey, honey, you want to watch a movie? He's like, what? Because it's usually alien-based or a documentary or paranormal, you know. It's like, okay. And then he come out and I surprised him. I'm like, it's got Will Smith in it.
Well, that's not what surprised me. But it was actually a really good movie, and it's called Gemini Man.
Yeah, that was good. We had fun watching it. All right, so on to...
You go on to... I'm going to go to...
Okay. Oh, wait. I gotta... Give me a second, guys, because again, like I said, let me wait till he comes back because of the fact that, I can't see chat when I'm doing, because I'm down to one, in case you don't know, I'm down to one monitor. My computer decided to update today, and so I updated it, and all of a sudden now it won't detect my second monitor. So, well, you know what that might be from, Sammy? Would be the mixed reviews.
Celebration time! Chocolate mooncake time!
Is because it wasn't like a normal Will Smith movie. It was very, it wasn't as intense as his movies usually are, so I can understand if somebody gave it a bad review. Does that make sense? It wasn't as like, it wasn't like Independence Day or, you know what I mean? I love Independence Day. That's such a good movie. The second one, not so much. I fell asleep. Hereditary, watched that last night. All but fell asleep. Is the Blair Witch Project worth watching? If you like creepy, yeah. I would say it is worth watching. I mean, it's a good storyline. It really is. It's a good storyline. I'm not going to deny it. Men in Black. I like all the Men in Blacks. Even the international one. That was pretty funny.
No. First Men in Black was okay. Everything after that was too predictable.
Well, yeah. Hey, Actliv 8, how are you?
Where the hell did you see that?
Oh, thank you for that. He said reload or re-download your graphic cards, maybe, and reinstall. Hey,
Thank you. What?
Lady Crochet, thank you for the
Everything's so small on my screens, I can't read the names.
Right. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, or the follow, I mean. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good to hear. I'm glad to see Trevo is working. The chat is finally, they updated it to where it comes through the chat and restream. I'm excited about that.
Well, thank you for donating. Active 8 donated.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Very much appreciated. Thank you. Wow. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We try our best.
Okay, so let's go ahead and show this UFO. Thank you for the lemon.
Absolutely. I love to look like a sourpuss.
You look like a sourpuss?
When they give us lemons, I like to look like a
Oh.
sourpuss.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Duh.
Active 8 said check out your Trovo page.
Okay, we'll do. Give me 1 second. All right, you ready, guys? I don't know how loud this is going to be.
See, that's not even coming through my headset.
Do you see it?
No.
It's like teleporting. It's like.
Honey, there's nothing up.
Like right over by the.
I screened it.
Missy Nicole sent you something on PayPal.
You
Right.
guys are too much.
Lady Crochet. Is that? I almost want to say Lady Crow Cheater.
No, crochet.
Okay, I just gotta learn how to spell or pronounce.
You can't see the screen?
No.
Hold on.
Exactly. Yeah, I can hear it, but he can't see it.
Let me see what you see. I'm sorry.
I'm
want-
just seeing our show.
Why is it not sharing now?
Sorry, guys. Now that we got the fair tip to re-download the video cards, hopefully the next show will be a little bit easier.
Let me tell you, I'm lost without the second screen.
and I'm usually the one with one screen.
Oh, because I'm an idiot and I'm using Restream, so therefore I gotta see, like, what happens is in StreamYard, it'll automatically show the screen.
Heather, I'm not, well, I guess I am on Trevo with Shadows, but I don't know what platform she's on or anything or whatever. I just show up.
Okay, ready? Now you can see it, right?
No, we won't be out of screen, Andy. We're running off 2 different towers, and both of us got our own cords hooked up to 2 different monitors. We're not off the same tower.
Yeah, no. Okay, you can see it, right?
Yes.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much.
Can you see? I can't see my chat.
Yes, keep going.
Oh shit.
This is out the window of the. Oh God.
It's like teleporting.
Hold on.
Like right over by those solar panels. It's like hovering above.
She's trying to show somebody where she's seeing it.
Right now, wait. It comes back.
Oh, it came back with a quickness. No,
Teleporting. It's like that.
no. Stop that.
It's not done yet, but okay.
I know. I'm just saying stop it for a second. The first time she sees it and is trying to explain it, the second time it reappears, it's a fucking loop clip of the first time she's seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, is it
But you'll see it fly off to the left, see?
That time you see it fly off, but when it showed it the second time,
Right.
it was a loop clip. It disappeared into the same goddamn cloud.
Okay. I get what you're saying, yes. Alright, I'll play it one more time, guys. Ready?
That
watch it disappear into the cloud.
It's
Gone,
like
right?
teleporting. It's like that. That's insane.
Now they're gonna show it come back.
Do you see Air Force?
Oh no, this one it took off.
Yeah.
Patrick knows Giggle Pickles.
Oh, cool. Okay. The name sounds familiar,
Let's go
but
for now. Big hugs to all and much love. Do something nice for someone today. Lex, thank you so much, for coming in. It's always a pleasure when you show up.
definitely.
Exactly, Freaky. She is way too calm for this thing to be real.
I don't know. It says, let's see what it says. It says, she posted, okay, y'all, I was flying home from Chicago. I saw something spooky. My gut instinct, it was a UFO, but figured that couldn't possibly be. So then I thought military drone, but I don't know. Thoughts? Apparently, she has since removed the video from her Twitter, but didn't give an explanation as to why.
Because you got caught.
Some commenters think it was because the video was fake, but there is a possibility that someone, maybe even the government, suggested she pull the footage. I don't know. Do you think the government would, now in this day and age, with them coming out or having to come out with this stuff, thanks to the Freedom of
Do we think
Information
that
Act,
they would have pulled the video? No.
yeah, or told her to pull it?
No.
I don't think this day and age they would do that. I mean, they could. I mean,
Well,
tomorrow I'll be gone. Men in Black got me.
I agree with you. Drones can be any kind of shape, Freaky, but to fly at 35,000 feet, that'd be a hell of a drone.
Yeah. Oh shit! I hit the
Exactly. I mean, they would have just denied it.
wrong- Yeah. I agree. I agree.
And Activate is right too. They wouldn't ask you. They'd just remove it.
True. All right, we only
So-
got a few more minutes left to go here. So let's see.
Yeah, I don't believe that was true. I mean, within the first 10 seconds, it was on the loop. It disappeared into the same cloud twice and then took off to the left.
But I do want to show these two things, and there's a reason why. So I'm going to, the other articles, I will wait till next week. But,
She always does this, though. She always creates a huge show.
I know.
No,
Well,
we're never going to get through it.
I'd rather have more material than
Not enough.
not enough, yes. So, let's try this again. I will share my screen again, and remember to really, what would you guys do if you saw this?
If it was Eli, he'd go for pizza.
He'd go for pizza?
Probably invite him. You gonna share it or
Did I not press the button again?
no?
Damn it. Doesn't help that my mouse is on like high alert. Jesus.
Exactly.
Really sensitive.
Activate that. I don't buy. I didn't buy that one bit.
Activity, yeah. It does. It does. I mean, you never know, though. I don't know. That's why I leave it up to you guys. Okay, can you see that?
Well, it depends on what they're. Well, that's all. I mean, it's hard to see, but can you enlarge that at all?
That is enlarged as much as I could.
Then not really.
All right, look right here. Do you see my mouse?
Yeah, I see like 2 puffs of smoke.
Nope, that's not two puffs of smoke.
What is that?
Oh, that's the 2 moons over Dubai. That's been seen many times before, though.
I'm gonna just let it run and you'll see. But can you imagine? I mean, I would freak out. I would.
You see? It's like... And there are two...
But it's not even round. How can they say it's a friggin' moon?
Well, look, you'll see. government did this.
That's what I thought.
Why would the government do this?
To get your mind on the focus of something that you're doing elsewhere so you don't know that you're doing it.
I mean, it's just something I would not, as much as the topics that are scaring people.
It's not that they're trying to scare you, but they got your attention.
Definitely.
You're paying attention to that. What are they doing over there in reality? What are they really doing that they took your mind away from?
Well, they're in the space race. They're in the space race to go to Mars.
Oh, Dubai?
Well, thank you.
Andy says, what would I have done if I saw that? Quickly check my stash and make sure I hadn't had too much that night.
I know, that would be freaky to see, right?
It would be messed up to
I would
see.
I'm gonna tell you right now, what would happen was, what would happen.
She'd have smacked the shit out of me, say, honey, wake up, honey.
Yeah, yes. I would go outside to have a cigarette, because that's when I would see it, right? Because that's the only time I go outside. So I'd go out there, I'm looking around, and I see that. I'm coming up, yes, waking him up, smacking the shit out of him. Get up now. Going down and watching and looking at it, and I would have been so full of chills and like dread. I don't know, for some reason, something like that, because, and the reason is because of the fact that my dreams are so messed up of I have planets smashing into each other and stuff like that. So right now, especially seeing that, I would totally freak out.
Or like Freaky Geek said, or think back to what you ate and drank and where at, so you don't go back there again. Cloverfield, dude, we watched that.
I haven't watched it, but
I thought we have.
No, but I want to watch it, but I heard it was like really scary. I don't like jump scares.
Well, then we got to watch that as soon as the show is over. That way it's the middle of the day.
It doesn't matter, it'll still jump scare.
Well, no, at least it's daylight out, because I got to be to work in 10 hours. Remember, I got to make donuts in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I'm a donut maker.
You never know who's going to give you a Mickey. This is true. That's not a, that's not a wrong statement.
That does sound cool, though. Cloverfield?
Yeah.
Maybe we should check. Seriously.
I want to. Okay, guys. Let me go ahead. Hype up chat.
Yep. Everybody get over to D-Live. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up.
Pump it up.
Get them lemons going.
And then stick around, because I'm going to put in Parachills' YouTube.
Holy shit, she remembered.
I remembered. Only because I brought up my
Oh
notes.
my God. I can't believe she remembered. We are going to do a raid on Parachill. Well, no, we can't do a raid. Everybody's at different times. Some people
No, they're live now.
Oh, hell.
So, if you are not part of even if this is a rewatch, I want you to go ahead and head over to Parachills. Just rate them. Put in the Shadows of the Moon.
Shadows of the Moon raid with a little chaos behind it.
Okay, well.
No, you ain't got to put all that. It just sounds good.
I hope you guys like this. I hope I brought you some information. There is the link to their YouTube. Type in Shadows of the Moon raid. Well, that was supposed to be all together, not.
Yes, it was.
Make sure raid's a part of that hashtag.
Nope. Hold on, Freaky. Hold on.
Hold on, I gotta get the lemons. Okay, you ready? I'm pressing the button now.
And this is where I tell you, ladies, hugs, guys, fist bumps. Stay safe, stay strong. We get through this together. See you tomorrow.
All right, I pressed 20 seconds, guys. If it hasn't popped up for you, please hit on the chest and it should pop up. I hope you all have a great day.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, hon.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. You must have. Y'all came. Take it easy, Scoops.
Take care, Scoops. Be safe. All right. Nicole got 89.3 lemons. Patrick got 51.7. Heather got 37.6. Freaky Geek got 30.1. Good job, guys.
Andy, take care, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Remember, tomorrow's Saturday. This is where I take over.
Yes. And I will be back, of course, Monday, 10 a.m.
So, those of you that are new here, in case you don't know, this is my wife. She runs Monday through Friday, and I run Saturday and Sunday on a completely different level. So, if you want to stop by and check it out, my channel's been thrown throughout the program. Feel free to stop by. Just don't be afraid to get butt hurt.
Thank you guys so much for heading over there and giving them a raid. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. I will see.
It's funny because I'm going there right now.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Cat locks. I hope people are coming.
Freaky Geek did. I see that. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Remember, find some way, find something that makes you smile with your eyes. We love you guys. Take care. See you Monday. Tomorrow, we'll see you over in Chaos's show. We'll see you Monday. Take care. Be safe. Love you all. Thank you all.